Hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the new G5 timer. I'm going to go over the differences between the G5 and the G4 timer, and then talk about whether you should get the G5. One of the most obvious differences is that the G4 just has these two pads which you place your hands on, but the G5 has these four pads. So this would be a big difference, but for cubing, you're only ever going to use these two pads. These extra ones are for cup stacking. So for cubing, it doesn't really matter. The only way which it does affect you is that on the two pad setting, when you stop the timer, it flashes a few times after you've finished it. Now this is a bit weird and it does look weird on CS timer, but it's fine. One small difference between the G4 and the G5 is with the reset buttons. So with the G4, you can just press it down and it resets. But with the G5, you just press it down and it doesn't reset. You need to hold it down for about half a second and it resets. So this is only a good thing for the G5 because you won't notice how you have to hold it down for half a second. You'll just get used to it really quickly. But what it does do is it fixes the problem that some people had on the G4, which was the timer resetting when you stop the timer, because you would just, stop the timer like this and you would accidentally reset the timer. So a problem on the G4 has been fixed with the G5. Another difference is how they connect to the mat. So with the G4, you put it in a bit to the side and then slide it to connect it. And with the G5, you put each one in individually and they connect up. Now this is a really insignificant change. Both are fine and one is not really better than the other. The last difference is the only one that's bad for the G5. The other ones have either been better for the G5 or the same with the G4 and the G5. So let's try and connect these up to a computer. So with the G4, you place your thing in there and it's fine. With the G5, the port is under the timer, so you connect your wire in here, which is pretty awkward. And then the wire comes out the front here, and that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to thread the wire through this bit under the timer, and then have it come out the front. Unfortunately, a lot of wires, including my wire, is too thick to go through this bit. So if I want to connect my timer up to a computer, I have to have the wire coming out the front here. The only wire that's really thin enough to go through here is the wire that SpeedStack sells. So yeah, not a great change here. So considering all of this, should you get the G5? Well, if you already have a G4, I wouldn't get the G5, as it's not enough of an upgrade to make it worth it. However, if you are looking at getting a G4 or a G5, I would go for the G5, as it is an upgrade as long as you get a wire thin enough to connect it up to the computer.